Details about back control. Sometimes when I'm teaching escaping back control to a new student, I'll put myself in this position. I'll say, go ahead, get back control. And obviously they can't because my back's all the way on the ground. So this is the idea we're trying to do when we're trying to escape. We're trying to get our back on the ground so they're no longer on our back. They're not on our back. They can't choke us from back there. That's the simple idea. Okay, so a couple mistakes that come up sometimes from this position. Sometimes, especially with the gi, if this person is really determined to hold on to you and not let you go, it can take a long time to get out of this position. I got to be patient. I can't get impatient. So I drive myself over. I feel the mat on the back of my head. I start to get my shoulders on the mat. I escape my hooks. I start to get free. What I don't want to do is turn this way. This is an obvious mistake, because he's just going to jump right back on top of me. And I'm not going to get out if I turn the wrong way. Here's another mistake I see sometimes. People do a good job. They do most of it right. And they get stuck here. And then this guy just holds on to them really hard. And they get impatient. Like, this isn't working. So they think, I'll turn his face in now. And then they end up on the wrong side of the wheel. So this guy is really bound and determined to hold on to me. I'm just going to try to move up toward my head a little bit and out away from him a little bit. Just a little bit. Each little half inch I make that movement, I'm improving my position, and it's going to make it more difficult for him to hold on to me. I don't want to panic here. Here's another mistake. If I get impatient here, and I even lift my head up like this, what this does is it gives him an opportunity, I'll tell you when, to kind of slip underneath me and pull me to the other side. So he may put this foot down and pull himself underneath, and pull me over. So I have to be wary of that. I got to keep driving, especially with my right leg here, so I'm heavy into the mat, so he can't pull me over. I have to resist that. If I pick my head up, I'm going to be in a bad position. I'm going to allow him to improve his attack. So don't turn the wrong way. Don't get impatient. Don't lift your head up. Just incrementally improve your position until you can get out. Remember, the idea is to put our back flat on the mat. That's going to make it hard for them. Here's another scenario. If we're fighting in the cage, and this guy starts to get to my back, similar idea. If I put my back on the cage, he can't be on my back anymore. So this protects me. Same idea. We're going to put our back flat on the ground. It can't be on our back. Let's try this now. So I just wanted to give you a couple other tips. If you're getting stuck, like I said, if the guy's really bound and determined to hold on to you, it's going to take a long time. So remember, really grab that hand. Don't grab up here. I really want to control that hand if he gives it to me. I come over here. So when I start to escape here, I really want to make sure I'm free of these legs completely. My shoulders are on the mat before I come up on top of him. If I'm like this, and I start to come up on top, I might give him an opportunity just to pull me to the other side or choke me here. So really make sure my legs are free. The other thing is, my legs are free here. I can grab this knee is good, or I can block his hip. But don't put your arm on the inside. You can triangle my arm here, right? But just stay right here even, Just keep your head close here, and just extend his hips now. And you can armbar me. So I really don't want to put my hand inside these legs. That's not helping me at all. Maybe I control this knee. They have a gi, I like that. Control this leg. Or I just put it across their hips here. Definitely don't want to put it inside here. The other thing I don't want to do is, especially if he's starting to come on top of me, is I don't want to reach my arm up. Sometimes people think my arm's in my way for me to turn. So they go like this. I'm just giving him an arm triangle. Right. That's almost never going to serve me when I'm in an inferior position to put my arm over my head. Good jiu-jitsu, I just keep my arms in tight. This is going to protect me better, keep me in a better position. Okay? So don't reach over your head. Don't put your arm between his legs, and you'll stay out of danger. Thanks, man.